Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency and blockchain aggregated news on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, smoking. Look, swearing. So look, you've been warned. Here I come in 3, 2, 1. Bang! Welcome, everyone. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Look, this is the second time I'm doing this fucking thing. Daggone. Fucking Microsoft. I was at the third story. Oh, and it just decides to reboot my computer for me. What? Oh, dude, this Microsoft 10 thing, Windows 10 it's called. I'm going to go buy another laptop, and I'm going to put Windows 8 on that one, and that's going to be my flipping YouTube thing laptop, man. This is ridiculous. Right? It's always interrupting you with stuff. All right. We're here for crypto stuff. So look, we have a great show for you today, brothers and sisters. Let's do this round 2. As you'll see, I already have the numbers and shit written, so we'll just do it quickly. Chainlink partners with Intel, EEA, and Hyperledger. Look, Chainlink doing some stuff. Aren't they with Google as well? And the US IRS issues crypto guidelines. So, if you're not from this country, well, the IRS in America, that's the tax man. Look, tax man cometh. And then finally, the CFTC rules on Ethereum. What are the rules? What did they say, Shomari? Well, you're going to have to sit around and wait and watch the show and wait till we get there, brothers, and find out. Bye. Look, let's get there, though. Let's move on and get there. See, like, I already did this. This is the part where I tell you guys the market caps. All right, let's get to the normal part. Let's do this again. All right. So I already wrote this down. Bitcoin's at $8,413. Well, actually, it was at $8,403 when I did this last time. Now it's at 13. And when I left you yesterday, Bitcoin was at $8,550. So let's just call that a $150 drop. All right. Look, top 10. Top 10 market cap. Top 10 of the day, brothers. Look, usual suspects, brothers. Look. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Tether, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, EOS, Binance Coin, Bitcoin SV, and Stellar. Let's look at total market moves of the day. Well, not total, but the market moves of the day. Hold on one second. Can't believe Microsoft, man. That is such bullshit. Windows 10. All right. Single digits up to single digits down. What else is new? Single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. Two. Single digits up. 2 single digits down. All right, let's look at the biggest losers of the day. If you see anything on you like, go get it because it is on sale. Top 10 losers of the day, brothers. Zilliqa, Quant, Factum, Waves, Nexo, Crypterium, Omisco, Pundix, Nem, and Hollow. Let's look who made money today. Top 10 winners of the day. Jewel, Matic Network, Bytecoin, Theta, Algorand, Swipe, Komodo, Chainlink, V Systems, and Ox. All right, let's look at total market cap of the day. Actually, I just looked at it when I did it last time. All right, hasn't really changed. Total market cap of the day is 226.6. When I left you yesterday, it was 229.5. So let's call that a $3 billion slump. $3 billion loss. All right, and 24-hour volume is it the same number? Oh, what? Wow, when I left like 10 minutes ago, it was at 68.3, but now it says 66.8. So we'll just do the number that I'm reading now. 66.8. And when I left you yesterday, it was at 70.1. So let's just call that, well, $3.4 billion drop. All right, look, let's get to the stories. Chainlink, yours, bang. Chainlink launches trusted computation framework in partnership with Intel, Hyperledger, and EEA. Yes, this thing sounds good. Whoops, wrong one. This thing sounds good. You know, Chainlink, they're making all these blockchains talk to each other, and which they have to. I mean, if you're going to have all these, if all these corporations and organizations are going to, you know, start, I don't know, moving their systems over to the blockchain, well, or a blockchain, yeah, well, they got to be able to, the data has to be able to talk to other systems, right? When I was a kid, I told you guys, I'm Microsoft certified. I'm an MCSE, so, you know, I build, well, I don't do it, but I can build computer networks, right? Wow, back in the days, I don't know, the computers, you know, the software is different now, but back when I was a kid, what was the problem was getting networks to talk to each other. Sure, I could build a LAN, a local area network within an office space, right? But that LAN has to talk to another company's LAN, which is a network, has to talk to the network. And so one company might have had a token ring network. That was a Mac Apple. I guess it's called Apple today. It was an Apple network where someone else had an Ether network, and you had to be able to get the, you know, the Microsoft network and the Apple network to talk, right? To communicate and have the people be able to see the data, right? And plus Unix systems were around. So Unix was a whole other thing, usually the backbone of your organization back then. And so so that's what Chainlink, it looks like what they're trying to do. They're trying to be, you know, they're just trying to make these things talk, all right? And that's what has to happen. And the word is interoperability. They have to be able to be interoperable. You know what I mean? Or else it's useless, you know, like, and that's another thing. Like, you know, some companies will have blah, blah, blah data, and they'll have it in a smart contract. And some other company will have it in some other form, right? Well, you got to be able to, I don't know, read and communicate with that, together with that, right? Somehow. I don't know how, but some way. All right. What's going on here? All right, let's move on. Wait, what? Did my shit just freeze up? Wait. Well, that's the story we're going to read after. Hold on. I want to read you this Chainlink one. All right, hold on. What's going on? This Chainlink page isn't working. All right, hold on. Let me just refresh it then. I'll read it without the highlights. What's going on with it? Why isn't it? It's not even refreshing. All right, man. We're gonna get back to the Chainlink story then. Let's move on. What the fuck? Let's move on to oh, okay, here it is. Here it comes. All right. Sorry about that, guys. A glitch in the matrix. All right. Chainlink, a decentralized Oracle platform based on the Ethereum network, has announced a new trusted computer framework, TCF, in association with Intel, Hyperledger, and Enterprise Ethereum Alliance in order to connect centralized enterprises with the decentralized world. So that's what it sounds like. They want their, you know, regular networks to start now communicating with these blockchains. So the new framework promises privacy and scalability with the help of Chainlink oracles to route transactional computation off-chain and onto the TCF. The newly developed framework promises bidirectional connectivity between the on-chain and off-chain world. Right? So the blockchain can talk to regular computers, Regular computers can talk to the blockchain. All right. I assume that's what they mean when they say on-chain and off-chain. If I'm wrong, just tell me in the comments. This would eventually improve back-end business procedures and save costs for the businesses. Generally, businesses need to transfer the data onto a blockchain system and then start using it. However, it's a long, tiring, and costly job. TCF, on the other hand, even though it's based on a decentralized network, it has the ability to manage computational data off-chain as well. There have been several similar attempts in the past, but most of them compromised scalability and privacy. However, TCF, with the use of real-time data from Chainlink, oracles, and smart contracts, create a trusted execution environment, TEE, to ensure off-chain computations are done correctly and maintain privacy. Although off-chain computation has several advantages, it does not possess a computational trust. And TCF aims to bridge that gap using TEE. So this part is all techie. We're not going to read all this. If you really care about it, I always put the links to the stories in the description of the videos. So, if you really want to read about it, you can come and read about it. All right. So the trusted execution environment possesses several attributes that make it perfect for decentralized networks. Some of these are workload isolation. I'm not going to read these. TEE attestation, policy enforcement. How can TCF and blah, blah, blah help? And TCF and TEE help? Trusted computational framework can change the way centralized and decentralized worlds interact. In other words, the regular computers, networks will talk with these. And they said that there's 3 key industries that can benefit and the most. And they include the insurance industry, global trade, and finance. And then finally, we're down here now. The aim behind the TCF is to provide the decentralized facilities and services to the enterprise customers, without compromising on legislation, privacy, and security. So, finally, in an official tweet, they said, along with Intel, Hyperledger, and ETH Alliance, and others, we're excited to present a new trusted computation framework that leverages public blockchain, Chainlink oracles, and trusted computing to drive enterprise blockchain adoption. Bang! There you go, Chainlink. And that's some good shit. That's what's needed. I told you guys this last year. I think in 10 years, certain corporate functions, a corporation is not going to do business with your corporation unless you're on a blockchain, right? And things can be verified and all this kind of stuff, immutable, verifiable, blah, 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 blah. I think so. And so I think Chainlink, and plus also, and that's business to business. But then within a corporation itself, within an organization itself, all right, well, if you deploy a blockchain, say for your supply chain stuff, all right, well, it has to talk with your purchasing manager, right? It has to talk with the purchasing department, right? It probably has to talk with the accounting department, accounts payable, accounts receivable, right? Your supply chain is going, people owe you money. It's going to have to talk with the accounting department. And so, yeah, you know what I mean? So Chainlink, bang. I think it's amazing. I think Chainlink is awesome. Like I said, I don't own any, but, if I didn't already have the ones I've picked out, and I was still looking for some sort of new, I'm not saying I won't buy any, but I'm just saying, this would be one. This is I guess what I'm trying to say is this is investment grade in my books, right? Generating revenue, big partnerships, big names, Intel, look, right? Hyperledger, whatever. Not whatever, but Intel. Let's get real. And so, yeah, man, Chainlink to me is investment grade. They got that big thing with Google. Was it Google Cloud or something, right? They're going to do. I don't remember. I don't know exactly, but so Yeah, 2019 for Chainlink seems to be good stuff. And I consider this investment grade. Look, just my opinion. Not telling you what to buy. Not chilling. Just giving my opinion. All right, look, buy. Taxman cometh. The U.S. IRS releases guidance on crypto airdrops and hard forks. So here in America, our taxman is called the IRS. Yes. That's Uncle Sam's dudes who come get the taxes from you. Yes. Got to pay your fair share, brothers. Stop being greedy little shits. All right? Taxation is theft. Really? Who you think pays for these roads and shit, idiot? You and me, all of us. It's not theft. It pays for the shit we have. Right? The cops, the teachers, the firefighters. These fucking aircraft carriers ain't free. You think those stealth fighters are free? You think the greatest fighting force ever assembled in the history of man is free? Yeah, we got to pay for those soldiers, man. We got to pay for those bombs. Yeah, when we drone strike some jihadi. Yeah, do you know how much that drone strike costs? A Hellfire missile costs $80,000. Yeah, that's the missile that kills that one jihadi motherfucker. 80 G's it cost us to kill that guy. Yeah, and then you got to pay for the gas in the drone. You got to pay for the upkeep of the drone. And plus the guy who's flying the drone. Like, that's to kill one motherfucking jihadi. Look. Stop being greedy, you selfish bitches. Taxation is theft. No, you're just a greedy shit. Back in the days, we'd call that freeloader. You're a freeloader. You wanna use everything, but you don't want to put any money in it. You want to smoke the joint, but you don't want to put any money in to get the weed. You know what I mean? Here in America, we say, you got 5 on it? You know, 4 brothers, you go out of the club, you know, everyone's like, yo, man, let's get some weed. Right? Everyone pitches in $5. Yeah, but there's always that one little fucker, right, who doesn't want to put in any money. Oh, but he wants to smoke the joint, doesn't he? That's what you guys are. Taxation is theft. Oh, you want to live in the freedoms of America. You want to have your children going to schools. You want to be able to call 911 any day, night, anytime, and always have someone answer so you can get a cop or a firefighter or an ambulance to your house. Oh, but you don't want to pay any money for it. You just want to enjoy the stuff. Go fuck yourself. Look, I'm not saying you got to like paying taxes, but look. You got to do it, fuckstick. That's how this thing works. It's called building a civilization. So look, the United States Internal Revenue Service, the IRS, has issued guidelines for tax reporting regarding cryptocurrency airdrops and hard forks. Oh, and all right, I'll say this later. The revenue ruling 2019-24 announced on October 9th addresses common questions of taxpayers and practitioners. Actually, maybe I'll say it now. So remember because I want to have a sip. So last year we were talking about, part of the regulations of crypto is, okay, it's not just that the CFTC or the SEC has to say, well, this is this or this is that. Well, institutions also want to know, the institutional investors need to know, what's the tax rate going to be? What are the tax implications of this stuff? And we read this story here last year about this one institutional guy. He was like, he said, yeah, if I buy this one crypto and then it hard forks, now what? Right? I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for that. I bought, so for instance, the example is Ethereum. Yeah, I bought, say some hedge fund guy. I bought $1 million worth of Ethereum. Yeah, and it hard forks. Now I got this other coin here for free. Yeah, but I didn't ask for that. Right? He's like, why should I have to even deal with that shit? Pay taxes on it or anything, right? That's just how it goes, right? All right, so watch this. This is pretty good. So the guidance also answers questions regarding cryptocurrency transmissions for investors. My whole cryptocurrency is a capital asset, which would be more like me and you. We're holding it. Well, I'm holding it. I was waiting for a tsunami, so it's a capital asset. So IRS Commissioner Chuck Rettig said, the new guidance will help taxpayers and tax professionals, the guys who do your taxes, better understand how long-standing tax principles apply in this rapidly changing environment. We want to help taxpayers understand the reporting requirements, as well as to take steps to ensure fair enforcement of the tax laws for those who don't follow the rules. Today's new guidance adds to Notice 2421, which sets general principles of tax law to determine that virtual currency is property for federal tax purposes. So back in 2014, they had come out with this. That was their guidance. So it was the 21st guidance of 2014 was about crypto. And so that's when they said that crypto is property. That's how the IRS is going to look at it. Or Loke Cohen, the vice president of crypto tax calculation platform BitTax, told Cointelegraph that the guidance distinguishes hard forks from airdrops. So a hard fork is different than an airdrop. And that not every hard fork should be treated as an airdrop. So those who receive new currency in a hard fork need to report the assets to the IRS as gross income. So that's what the institutional guy was complaining about. He was saying, yeah, but I didn't want that other shit. Why do I have to report it as income and now pay taxes on it, right? That's I the only answer I could, like, for me, it's, well, it's tough shit, buddy, But anyway, so that's how it goes. Cohen further stated that the recent guidance follows a congressional request for the IRS to the IRS that sought clarity on tax reporting for cryptocurrency. So finally, the congressmen, our congressional Congress people are asking for the clarity, and it looks like that's why the IRS is actually getting to work here. Good. And then the IRS sends letters to cryptocurrency investors. So blah, blah, blah. They sent a bunch of letters to people who own a certain amount of cryptocurrency, and you got to pay back taxes or something like this. And we're not getting into that. If you get a letter, well, give it to your tax guy and he'll handle it for you. So, but those are the guidelines. Airdrops and hard forks. Look, got to pay taxes on it. Look, let's move on. Yeah. So Ethereum, and here it is. Ethereum derivatives could be the next big thing. What the fuck is going on? Could be the next big thing as CFTC clears Ethereum as a commodity. So I've been telling you guys here since forever, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum are commodities. And so, yeah, but the CFTC just said it today. And so this is what I'm going to say to you guys. Hold on. Let me just read on and then I'll explain it, because now I get it. All right. Commodity Futures Trading Commission CFTC Chairman Heath Talbert has cleared one of the most debated topics in the cryptoverse. Does Ethereum fall under the security category, or is it a commodity like Bitcoin? So, CFTC, after months of studying Ethereum, has decided that the second largest cryptocurrency is a commodity, and thus it falls under their jurisdiction, reported Yahoo Finance. So this is what I was telling you guys. Yeah, it's a commodity because the SEC already said, well, it's not a security, right? The SEC said that back in December 2017. And so, well, if it's not a security, then it's a commodity. And that's why I've been telling you guys it's a commodity, because it is a commodity. And so now the CFTC is just finally telling you what I've been telling you guys. But I guess it's official now. Like, now it's official, right? The guy says it. So you get it? Like the SEC back in 2017 was like, nah, this isn't a security. And so obviously it's a commodity. And so it's taken all this time for these guys to finally just say, all right, it's a commodity. All right. So Talbert, during the Yahoo Finance All Market Summit, noted that while everyone was clear regarding Bitcoin status, there were some doubts regarding the status of Ethereum, even though SEC earlier made it clear that neither Bitcoin nor Ethereum is considered a security. Exactly. And that's what I was telling you guys. That's why I kept telling you it's a commodity. It's a commodity because the SEC said it's not security. Well, if it's not security, it's a commodity. You only have two choices, right? Or property. But that's different. And so the guy says, Tarbert says that wait, what's going on here? We've been very clear on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a commodity. We haven't said anything about Ether until now. It's my view as chairman of the SEC that Ether is a commodity. So bang. Okay, so there, now it's official. Now it's official. Okay, now it's official. You know, I thought it was official once the SEC said it's not our problem. I figured, all right, well, it's already a commodity. Bloomberg put it on their terminal already after the SEC said that. So we all know it's a commodity, but whatever. This guy saying it today makes it truly, truly official. So this is not the first time when SEC has cleared their views on virtual currencies. Back in 2015, during filing charges against a firm called CoinFlip, CFTC has mentioned in the filing that they consider Bitcoin and other virtual currencies as commodities. However, this is the first time the commission has issued guidelines for Ether. Fork cryptocurrencies should be treated similar to the parent chain by regulators. The announcement about Ethereum's status was big news for the cryptoverse. However, the comments of the chairman regarding forked coins was even bigger news. He said forked cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold, and Ethereum Classic, and like cryptocurrencies, should be treated the same way by regulators as they treat the parent chain, since they have been created from the same technology. All right, Tarbert explained. So I guess he's trying to say, okay. Tarbert explained, it stands to reason that similar assets should be treated similarly. If the underlying asset, the original digital asset, hasn't been determined to be a security and is therefore a commodity, most likely the forked asset will be the same, unless the fork itself raises some securities law issues under that classic Howey test. So we know about the Howey test. Blah, blah, blah. We've read about here before. If you don't know about it, go to Investopedia and look it up. Howey test. That's what decides what's a security and what's not. Newly created coins can start as security, but can turn into a commodity. Interesting. Last year, in June, SEC's Director of Corporate Finance, Bill Hinman, said that all new crypto tokens are securities because of their promise that the asset will be cultivated in a way that will cause them to grow in value, to be sold later at a profit, and typically are sold to a wide audience rather than to persons who are likely to use them on the network. Exactly. And that's what I say. Look, these are all securities, man. What the fuck? Yeah, man, a VeChain token. Yeah, motherfucker, that's a share of VeChain. Where's my money? It's a share of VeChain. When I buy an IOTA token, that's a share of IOTA, right? That's what I think. They're securities. Like, what else are they? All right? Like, grow up. Like, these guys are... I think so, but whatever. But, you know, the Russians, we read that the Russians came out with 3 categories, and the British came out with a bunch of categories too. So we'll see what they all are. But in my view, there's 2 categories in this crypto space. Cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Zcash, Monero, Bitcoin Cash, you know, that are built to be money. So they're made to be currency. And then all the rest of these, which are actual blockchain services companies that do stuff. You know, VeChain tracks the food. IOTA helps with smart city stuff. You know, like, they're actual real companies that are doing something. They have this thing called a cryptocurrency, but it's not a cryptocurrency. It's a share of the company as far as I'm concerned. It's just a share of the company. All right. And those other ones, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Zcash, Monero, Bitcoin Cash, those are cryptocurrencies, right? Those are meant to be money. All right. However, Tarbert gave hope to the altcoins by claiming that even those coins which are brought into the market via ICOs and thus categorized as securities by the SEC can eventually become a commodity. He explained, you can have a situation where something in an initial coin offering is security initially, but over time it gets more decentralized and there's a tangible value there, so you can have things that change back and forth. All right. 2019 has seen many governments and policymakers showing more interest in the crypto space than ever before. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Exactly. They got to regulate this thing now. Let's go. Let's go. The adoption rate has gained significant momentum as several European countries have come out to regulate crypto trading positively, while in many struggling states, crypto has turned out to be a savior. The former chairman of CFTC Christopher Giancarlo had quite similar views during a recent interview last week, where he said, 2019 is the year in which there's a growing recognition that regulators and policymakers need to do more than just be aware of these, but may actually need to look at some policy responses. Exactly, just come out with the regulations and the rules. Come on. And I think the thing driving that in 2019 is a combination of Libra, what I tell you, that's Mark Zuckerberg, and the prospects for central bank digital currencies. All right. So this year, not only mainstream cryptocurrency market has been in the headlines, but the urge of private players like Facebook planning to launch their own stablecoin in the form of Libra has pushed regulators and policymakers around the globe to study the cryptocurrencies more seriously than ever. Exactly. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Bang! Bringing us the regulation we need. Whether good or bad, we'll know what the terrain is. So, that's awesome. So, the CFTC now officially says it's a commodity. And like I said, speaking of, I was going to say this. Like I said, I bet you Bakkt is going to have an Ethereum derivative soon. Oh, and speaking of Bakkt, yeah, man, now it's finally starting to go up. We read about it the other day, but I read about it a little bit more today. Yes, it's starting to pick up. But back to the Ethereum thing, I think Bakkt will probably have a futures contract, and and they'll have options, all of it, in the space, and the CME will probably offer a cash settled Ethereum's futures. So good stuff, and it's good to have what? Regulatory clarity. So now that we've got that, bang, let's get out of here. Look, Bittium, bang, love your brother, see your brother, bang. What's he talking about? Oh, that's what he's talking about. CFTC chair said Ether is a commodity and anticipates Ethereum derivatives to trade in the U.S. soon. Oh, you're damn right. I told you by the end of Q1, I know that Bakkt is definitely going to have an Ethereum futures, physically settled futures, so that'll be good. So look, bang, Bittium. All right. Oops, not retweet. Sorry, my bad. I meant to do a like. Beep. There we go. All right, Bittium, what are you saying now? In-depth French. CB News, in-depth. French lender Societe Generale has no plans to resell its 110 million Ethereum bond, but future blockchain trials will involve external investors and executives. All right. Societe Generale. Bang. Not much to say there. All right. CB News. Thailand's SEC has authorized Simico Securities subsidiary SE Digital to launch the country's first ICO portal. All right, good for them. But get some ICOs going on in Thailand. Good. Holy, Bittium, you're rocking and rolling tonight. Australia's government-owned Perth Mint is backing a new digital token from Infigold, aimed to allow investors to trade and settle gold in real time. All right, but all right, what do we got? All right, some new people. Vanilla. It always seems impossible until it's done. Bang! See you, brother. Oh, Vanilla put something here. What is it? Good stuff. VeChain mentioned together with DB Schenker. Oh, that's a big company. By WSP in their Future of Freight report. Nice. All right. I heard something. Someone was talking about that on page 8 or something. One of you guys, I think, tweeted that to me. Bang! All right. Matthew. What's Matthew about? Matthew, VeChain supporter. All right. Bang. Smart thing to support, Matthew. Crypto fundamentals. Proving crypto fundamental analysis on all projects for major alts. Hidden gems. Requests welcome. Bang. See you, brother. It's only about the fundamentals right now. Whoops. Where'd we go there? All right. My computer's just giving me all manner of trouble today. All right. Whoops. What the hell? This is such bullshit. Burks, big airdrops. Love your brother, see you, brother. Bang. Moon landing 420. Bang. See you, brother. Love you, brother. Bang. Oh, and Binium. Is this the same thing? That's what I read. The National Infrastructure Commission. Okay, so the UK's National Infrastructure Commission have released a 122-page report, The Future of Freight. It specifically mentions VeChain on page 18. That's the thing I was talking about. I think, is that what this guy's talking about? Interesting. So VeChain's got a couple things. All right, I'm going to look into that shit. If anything's going down, I'll tell you guys about that tomorrow. All right. Look. All right. Where is everybody? Look. Oh, who's this? Osqua Trading Intelligence. Artificial intelligence for high net worth individuals that trade FX or crypto markets. Delivered by a team of data scientists and hedge fund quants. Quants. Look. See you, brother. Bye. Quants. Look, guys. Math doesn't make the trades. Life makes the trades, okay? Okay. Life makes the trades. When a war breaks out, yeah, your math can't tell when a war is going to break out, can it? All right. You know what I mean when we have to short that currency there. I'm a Forex trader. All right? Yeah, your math doesn't know when we're going to invade so-and-so. All right, quants. Whatever. Look, Hurricane Master. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Yes. Sweetie. Yes. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Bye. Here's Moon. Sweetie. What? I watch this more than actual television. Yeesh. All right. Good girl. But watch those other videos. You know what I'm talking about. Look. DP Entertainment. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. And this is the same thing. ETH Commodity. Yep. All right. Where is everybody? All right. Here they are. Let's just do this one, and this should be it. This should be the rest of the usual suspects. Rob, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Edwin, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Son of a bitch. Look. Bye. Look. Bye. Look. Bye. Yes. Gotcha. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. TT ready. TTT ready. Bang. See you, brother. Robbie Hardaway. Bang. See you, brother. Master Barber Mag. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Yeah. Radster. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Yes. All right. That's all the usual suspects. Let's get back before my computer just totally crashes or something and I have to do this again. Fuck. All right. Bang, everybody. Hello. All right. So we had a great show for you today. All right. That was a good one. Chainlink, man. Chainlink. That's that stuff. That's that interoperability. It's no good if you have a blockchain and it's basically just on its own little island. It can't communicate with any other, computer infrastructure. Like, they have to be able to talk. They have to be able to send data, communicate and interoperate. So Chainlink, ever since I heard about Chainlink, I've always liked that. And bang, it looks like they're doing good stuff. They got Intel, yes, and Hyperledger and the EEA thing. So that's good stuff. Good stuff for Chainlink. And like I said, to me, Chainlink, that's investment grade. Oh, yeah, Chainlink's going to be around for a long, long time and growing for a long, long while. You're going to have to make your blockchain talk. You're going to need some Chainlink. Well, I mean, not that other companies might not do the same thing, but I'm just saying, to me, it's investment grade. They've onboarded Google, and now they're here with this great partnership with Intel and Hyperledger and EEA. That's some good stuff. So we'll keep an eye on it and see how it goes, brothers. Bye. And then the U.S. IRS issues crypto guidelines. Well, so yeah, those are the guidelines. I mean, they issued guidelines, so I guess when you do your taxes next year, your tax guy, he should know about it and advise you accordingly. All right. And then the CFTC rules on Ethereum. So, like I said, the SEC had already ruled on that way back in December 2017. They already said, yeah, this shit isn't a security. Well, which makes it a commodity, right? And that's why I've been telling you guys it's a commodity, because, well, if it isn't one, it's the other. And, but I guess, all right, so here is the official, thing. CFTC rules Ethereum as a commodity. And, like I said, backed CME. Now that it's ruled, I guess, super officially now, we should be seeing investment vehicles. You see how we're seeing investment vehicles get made for Bitcoin? Bitcoin options, Bitcoin futures, Bitcoin swaps. What else we got? Bitcoin ETFs, they're trying to do. Well, in Switzerland, they have the Bitcoin ETPs, which is an ETF. So actually, it's done. Right? All those investment vehicles, 4 ways for guys to attack one asset called Bitcoin. We're going to have those for Ethereum. I told you, we're going to have those for all of these things eventually, way down the road. But so now Ethereum is going to come into the mix, at least here in America. And like I said, we read in Russia, bang, bang, bang. They gave those categories. I think they said that comes online on January next year, 2020. So we should see stuff coming out of Russia. The Brits, they did their categories. They've categorized crypto, but now the investment vehicles themselves, they're making the rules about. And that's why when we read the other day, the UK wanting to ban individuals from using derivatives, crypto derivatives. So we'll see how that goes. But they have categorized their crypto, and so there's nothing stopping guys from building investment vehicles for the institutional investor, and that's what we need. The big money. All right, so that's it. Let's chill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look, subscribe below, press the bell, and you'll get automatic notifications when I do this show. My name's Shomari Clarke, and this is Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Thanks for watching. Thanks for having me in your home. And look, I'll see you tomorrow. This is the favorite time of my day. My name's Shomari. I love talking money. I love talking crypto. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And hopefully my computer won't be all messed up, and we can do this in a smooth, orderly fashion. So until then, thanks for having me in your home. Bye. My name's Shomari Clarke. I'm always on duty. Look. Over and out.